All
We
right,
about to blast
guys.
off, dude.
Everyone, shut up and listen to me. All right. I have something to say.
Let's all walk away from our mics.
I am the champion. I am the
That was coming. I knew that was
champion.
coming. I knew that was yo, Ed faces comedy. And we're like, oh, here we go.
Let me
See,
What a
Proud
whooping.
Mamba,
Belt.
Proud Mamba. Listen, Proud Mamba. I was gonna try to give you a beautiful segue, like I gave.
Belt
Yo,
to ass. Belt to ass. It was glued on that ass.
boy said, belt. Yo, wow.
Hans came into the chat with this somberness and this just lowness to him that I already knew what the result was. Without I hadn't even looked. I already knew what the result was just by initial reaction of the pitch of each person's voice. When Hans came in and Christian already being there. I knew by the
Yeah,
beginning that's what
so
time it
so
was.
Christian had a little extra pep in his step.
He did. He did. He
He
did.
had, he had a little too much chip on his dip.
Hans came in
My
like he was
chip
just
was
waiting
dipped.
for his parents to come home, and that report card was terrible.
Look, the funniest is like I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go today. I know you're thinking the same thing.
Listen, all I have to say is F Jamal Murray, F Donovan Mitchell. That is all. That is all.
No less, no more.
Hey, Donovan made sure to play against the Lakers. That's all I know.
I was gonna say, let me say
his
this.
only game.
His only game. Drop 10 points.
I know Hans was sick. I was like, wow, both guys decided, you know what? They're like, hey, you know what?
Right.
This is not the game.
That's on Hans. That's on Hans. And I'm gonna tell you why. Christian let us know what life he was about around 4 p.m. on Sunday. Christian let us know he was willing to do whatever it took to get this title. What you do on Sunday, Christian?
I dropped that bum ass who didn't want to play on Sunday, and guess what? We lost. The Lakers lost. So it's a bittersweet moment for me because I still won the fantasy championship. But at what cost?
Matter. He didn't add anybody.
At what cost?
So
no, it didn't matter. Everyone, I basically everyone it by Sunday.
Yeah, it was
honestly. I woke up and I was like, "Fuck!" I forgot to take out PJ Washington because I had Giannis on the IL.
I'm not gonna lie, yo.
And thank God I kept PJ in because he gave me like 15 rebounds. I was like, all right.
I was almost a hater and dropped Dame Lillard. I was almost a hater, but then I realized I couldn't. Because I guess he's my keeper, so I couldn't drop him. But I would have been petty enough to drop him just to make it interesting. Because I would have been like,
LeBron, you don't want to.
No. Here's what would have been the best thing, because if that was able to happen, this would have been completely different. Because Ev would have came in and said, "Listen, I hate." He would have been here looking to veto it. He'd have been like, "That is a bubble championship."
Ev would have dropped his whole team instead. Christian.
Evan won the 7th place. The 7th place, right? You beat
Lou. Let me be very clear. Okay. I've told you my level of interest on this season.
I know.
I didn't even know I was playing Lou till like 1 a.m. when Yahoo.
I told you last week.
You may have told me last week.
Dude,
I did not remember.
I didn't know we were playing each other until I lost.
Told me, yeah, exactly. Until I won, I didn't know.
See how much you guys really want. Oh my god, man!
No. League hold up. What's more exciting? You guys go head to head, or me and F go head to head?
Listen, I'm just surprised
about our game, bro. I was watching y'all's.
A win is a win, Lou. You get whatever you can get. I am surprised that Hans only used 2 out of his 4 pickups for the whole week. You left 2 on the table. And I think you picked up. Oh, listen, this is how bad Hans mismanaged his week. All right. He had like 48 games one day left of games left for the week. And he did like an ad drop or something. That thing went down like 7 games.
Right.
So you picked up a player that played less games.
What you're not realizing is the person I dropped was injured. So it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what you're not realizing. So if I drop somebody, it's because they're going to sit the week. So I now have to fill that. That's what was happening to me. So it looks like I left games on the table, but if they're not played, they're not really games on the table.
You know, a good manager would overcome that.
Okay, okay. You got lucky.
The,
That's what
the
happened.
pettiness.
You got lucky. That's
I
what
got
happened.
lucky.
You got lucky.
Man. I would like an apology from each and every single one of you about the
We're gonna do it
conspiracy
when we
that
start the
these
show.
players come
Look,
in.
we gonna get this on the official show. By the way, it's
I'll
not
get it
really
when
an
we start the
apology.
show.
It's an acknowledgement because none of us really said you were wrong.
Kyle
And
Kuzma
when you-
has not played since he played against the Lakers. He quote unquote retweaked his ankle.
All I'm saying is again,
Yeah.
two things though. Two things. So for one, we all said, hey, if this comes up, you onto something. But secondly, I also wouldn't be surprised if back to contracts, maybe in these players' contract, they know, hey, bro, that's a primetime game playing against the Lakers.
You don't know how hard I was laughing editing that part because every single thing you guys said was true, and I'm just cracking up, just making these X-File memes on the OT, bro. I was cracking up, man.
Random question. Is Kuzma still with Shorty?
Winnie?
Oh, Winnie? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Because I saw at the thing with Wale taking that picture. I
Yeah.
was like,
Well,
Oh, they're friends.
I
they're
said, Wale,
friends.
did you
No,
snipe?
but I
they're
thought she a DC.
friends, bro.
I thought she a DC shorty.
Is
Where
she
is he Winnie?
Shorty?
Let me look up. Let's see where he from.
They're just friends, Hans.
Listen. I'm just.
He
I'm
calling
asking questions.
he calling you paparazzi, yo.
To be honest,
I'm saying,
even
yo-
if she was, listen, even if she was, does Kuz even have the right to complain? Those NBA players cheat on their significant others so many times.
Oh yeah, no, Winnie from Canada.
Yeah, she looked like it.
You Canadian?
Yeah.
I just had to ask because I'm saying they look real close in that picture, and I was like, "Yo, she done with Kuz?" Which I mean, he's playing for the Wizards, so it's not high profile anymore.
Hey,
so
yo.
it's,
Hey,
it's
yo.
not
Do
the
it to you.
Lakers.
Hey yo.
So
Hey yo.
you know,
Yo.
DC's not a
I'm
big
just saying.
market. DC's not a big
Saying.
market. Small market,
Petty
DC.
Patty, yo. Petty
I'm just
Patty.
saying.
Child, did y'all catch WrestleMania, by the way? Can we
Nah,
No, I
Is
that
didn't.
topic?
I
you
don't-
catch
didn't
both of them.
I didn't have
Oh, yeah,
money.
I was,
Was it? You had to pay for it,
you
right?
didn't have $5.99 for Peacock?
Bro, no. How much you guys pay me? That's how much money I got.
It was being broadcasted on Peacock.
All WWE is until next year when Netflix. takes
Yeah,
over.
they have they locked in that partnership. Netflix swooped in like, hold on. Need that. The real winner is gonna be Max when they lock in this whole sports package thing that they're putting together, bro.
Yeah, they're already previewing it. Like you could broadcast some of the sports on there and everything like
Well,
that. I was
what's
like,
dope is that when they locked in with Bleacher Report, I thought that was an ingenious partnership that they put together.
I wonder how YouTube's gonna be affected because they got a thing going with the NFL and
How
How
about Max
them having
how
live
about-
sports as they begin.
How about Max fixes their loading interface? How about that first before they even do anything else?
Look, they've come a long way because they had one of the
Facts.
They're
worst.
one of the
interfaces.
worst rated
Facts. They are.
apps
They are.
on
They are.
the planet.
They are.
They live
Worse than
off the
Hulu.
pedigree. Yeah, man. And Hulu, even with the sports stuff, is like, they're going to be in a position where I don't know if they'll be as competitive as YouTube TV and Max from where they're going, from where YouTube TV is and where Max is going. Yo,
Listen to me. Listen, before I go, listen to me. Sparks should have
When
had
I was
Paige
upset.
Beckers, number 2 overall, right? They also have the 4th pick. They could have had Angel Reese and Paige Beckers in one team on the Sparks.
The Sparks
Yeah, bro.
need the Sparks need to get the NIL money up there. That's
Yo.
your problem, right? UConn is paying better. All right, what we talking about? I wouldn't leave either.
I'm so upset.
that's on G. That's on G.
You know,
What could have been? First, the Sparks lose the 1st overall pick to fucking Indiana. And now Paige Becker's not even going in the WNBA. What's the point? What's the point?
Yo, I didn't know that Shorty, yo, because everybody was talking about her post-game interview. They're like, damn, man, she sound like she got a black mama. Pull it up. Her stepmama definitely black.
Who, Paige?
Yes.
I saw them saying that. I didn't watch the interview though.
Well, you
Yeah,
should.
she
You misogynist, Hans? You don't watch
No,
post game?
I didn't watch. Oh, I hate watching post game. That's any sport.
You're a post game minister?
Hater. Yeah, 100%.
Boy said a post-game, man.
You know what it is? As much as I am now in the business, some people I don't care to hear what you have to say. And also a lot of the post-game banter is staged and it's the same thing over. We played hard, our backs were against the wall. All credit goes to my teammates. They allowed me to get those touches, to have confidence. It's all the same thing, man.
Shout out to my coach. You know what I mean? He gave us a strategy. We worked hard, blah, 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 blah.
I'm okay on that. I'm okay on that.
You're not getting your full money's worth in league pass.
You just want to see what's going on. You just want to see what's happening.
The game is you just got to let it stay on for a little bit.
You try to see what they going to say on social media. That's their true thoughts.
Exactly.
All right, guys.
Or listen to their podcast.
I'll leave whatever else you guys have an OT with this. And Evan, send me anything you guys have recorded after I leave. But I'll leave you guys with this. Why is J. Cole so afraid of Kendrick Lamar? Yeah, crazy.
Hurry
Anyways,
up and leave,
I'll see you guys.
Hurry up and leave, please.
No.
Let's get to the real reason why we're here, man. Let's get to the real reason why we're here, man. All right. Let me say what I gotta say.
Say how it is.
And speak on what I gotta speak. All right. Number one. Okay. I was right. Just want to put that out there. Number one, I was right. Here's why I was right.
First things first, sorry, my
bad. Yeah. Y'all ninjas out here pressuring, wanting my mans to jump out the window over a sneak diss, which I have been on record.
Stray. I'm not gonna say sneak diss because
whatever.
It wasn't on the low. It wasn't like I'm coming at you on the low.
It's a stray.
I don't like this guy. However,
history has shown itself. Niggas who are on the top of the game, which J. Cole's the top of the game, up there with Kendrick and so-called Drake. However you feel about Drake, whoever comes after Big Sean, Wale, that's up to y'all. History has shown cats don't typically jump out the window on a stray like that. All right. Even though we got Ether. Ether wasn't off of a no stray. Right? Ether wasn't off of a stray. So I was like, look, he's not gonna give you a whole song. He's gonna give you what Kendrick gave you, stray versus stray, because it was about Drake. J. Cole's human, he succumbs to peer pressure, gives you the song, right? I have no problem. And I know I'm a J. Cole fan, call me biased, whatever. I have no problem with him apologizing. I have no problem with him saying I'm sorry, just because some things are bigger. But I do understand the culture of rap, right? The culture of the mano, let's get at it, et cetera, et cetera. It makes him look weak to some people. It makes him look like he's coming back or what, he's stepping back or whatever. Here's what I'll say to that. At the end of the day, that nigga has bars. Undisputed has bars. And if you're going to say him being a bigger man and apologizing diminishes his bars, well, you don't listen to rap. That's all I got to say on that. That's all I got to say on that. I stand behind it. I guarantee it.
10 toes down on it. Let's go.
10 toes down. He still has bars. And I'm still willing to go out this. I still believe, let's say Kendrick loses his mind, right? Drops a song. Cool. J. Cole's not going to respond because he said, I'll take one on the chin. Let's say Kendrick continues to lose his mind, drops another one. I still think Cole will respond and give you what you're looking for. Is what I'm saying.
The one got to go to the trunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're basically, here's what I mean. If this really turns into a Kendrick versus Cole, which it never was, it's always been Kendrick going at Drake. If it turns into Kendrick versus Cole, I think Cole will do it. I think Cole could sit in his mind like, why am I jumping into this? It's not even about me, really. That's my take on it. But I'll let y'all get your jokes off. Y'all, your internet trolls, get your jokes off. Like my man Josh Neal said online, this man's 39. He got kids, man. It's bigger than that. That's all I got to say. Go ahead. Say what you got to say. I'm here.
I know Ev is ready.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But just know I have facts and receipts from your favorite rappers as well. But go ahead. I'm here for it.
Thank you for sharing. That was a great diatribe.
I hate you for that.
And I know it's coming from a place of endearment. I know it's coming from a place of care and concern for your guy, your favorite rapper, your inspiration in a sense. So I'll start off with this. I have no problem with his apology. No problem at all. I think that he was honest in how he feels. And I think that by him saying he's honest in how he feels, he doesn't have to be concerned with what comes next after that. Whatever
He's
people
definitely
are
not concerned.
saying.
We're more concerned than he is.
Yeah, exactly. And that
100%.
was him coming out, and speaking his truth. And I have no issue with that. It wasn't a beef to begin with, right? There was never beef involved. And so although it wasn't necessarily what, people wanted to hear. I think it was genuine. I think it was big of him, and I'm okay with it. My thing, and like I said, when the song dropped on Friday, was I just wanted him to respond, right? From the exercise standpoint, all right? Because you've been rapping your tail off for 2 years, all right? And you've been claiming your superiority through your work and through the words in your work for the last 2 years. Now,
On your tracks and others.
yes, right.
On
And
others.
so, yeah, exactly. And so now,
To the point, it's like,
Lil
why do
Baby
you send
Cook
for a
remember,
J. Cole free? Why do you send for a J. Cole feature?
although Lil
There's no
Baby
way in
Cook
my
was a
right
prime
mind.
example, but anywho, but so with that, K Dot comes out whether it was a stray or not, right? K Dot comes out and listen, hits you with a bullet, right? When you've been rapid firing the whole music landscape, somebody did shoot at you, you got to shoot back. That was my only
100%.
take. So that yeah,
100%.
so that's my only take from Friday. Well, up until Friday, I was like, listen, until you shoot back, I'm questioning everything, all you've done since then, right?
Yo,
So,
as you should, which is valid. What I was questioning was Cats. So, like I said, y'all saw in the text. I hate this, but I love it. Meaning, Kendrick's bullet to me wasn't worth a song. It wasn't worth a song, and I think J. Cole, he's human like us. He came to the 100 text on his phone. What you gonna do? You get what I'm saying? Like
let me do that. Let me
you,
do that. Let me do that.
there's.
Hold on. I
Go ahead.
understand what you're saying, but let me. I gave you your
No, go
space.
ahead. Do what you
All
gotta say.
right.
Go ahead.
Let me. You're right.
He's like, I'm
It
bringing
was.
you there. I'm
It
bringing you
wasn't
there.
exactly. It wasn't worth a J. Cole song. So J. Cole didn't give you a J. Cole song.
Here he
He
goes.
gave you a
Go
J.
ahead.
Cole verse, and then he gave you somebody else's inspired verse. Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Are we
so
done?
no, we're not done. Because let's
These
talk
are
about that for
unverified facts. And you know what I mean by song, a whole dedicated track. Kendrick gave you a feature, son. Nobody in the history of any viable beef has jumped out the window off of the first stray. Off of the first stray.
understand.
So what I was saying initially was it's not worth a whole song
He didn't give
when
him one.
he did give him a song. It's not worth a whole track. If anything, wait for your next feature that you've been killing cats on and shoot your stray back. That's, to me, that's equal. That's a proportional response. Everything has to me, it has to be proportional.
But he
Nas
caught
ain't
him
make
in the
no
middle.
ether. He ain't make an ether off of the first Jigga stray.
But
Jigga
that's
then,
not fair
then,
though. That's not fair
then
because Nas was shooting strays before Jay came with takeovers.
but here's that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the Jay didn't do takeover off of a first stray. Ev, you know this. Just like Nas didn't do no ether off of a first stray. This is the first time in recorded history of Kendrick rapping that he took a stray at J. Cole specifically. So if you're telling me that it warrants this response, what I'm telling you is give me in recorded rap history where cats of this caliber have jumped out a window off of the first stray. If Nas, Jigga not doing it, you want J. Cole to do it? If Biggie didn't do it, if Pac ain't do it, you want J. Cole to do it? What makes him having what is it about him that now all of a sudden the rules have to change? That's what I don't like. I agree with you 100%. I, as a big J. Cole fan as I am, if that nigga did not respond, I was gonna be like, hey, come on, fam. Come on, fam. You gotta hey, yo, say son. You get what I'm saying? But
You'd
I
have been
don't
saying
think
you'd have been sending emails to the Dreamville email.
hey, listen, I was sending it to Boss, somebody to get to him. I wanted some type of response, but I didn't think it warranted a whole track. That's what it is. Don't jump out the window off of a stray. Like niggas don't do that. This is the warm up. it's a warm up.
But I think it's different. It's different when it's a subliminal and it's a direct shot. Like even yes, it's a stray, but at the same time, it's taking your exact words and saying F what you said.
So
It's only
it's
me.
been done before.
So
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
a whole
this.
song for it.
Remind me. What was Meek's? What did Meek put out that catapulted? Was the catalyst for Drake's?
That wasn't song. That was personal.
That was
Personal.
personal. That's text.
That wasn't
tweet.
song.
That was
It was a tweet.
Okay,
He was tweeting and he was saying mad tweets about Drake not supporting him, Drake not looking out, and there's no brotherhood. And you get what I'm saying? Like that was personal. And it was multiple tweets. You get what I'm saying? Like it got out of that. That's what I'm saying. There's no precedent for it. So like
that's hence the bars, trigger fingers, trigger fingers, twiddle fingers. Yeah.
Like that's why I'm like, yo, why is he now have to be held to different standards
because
when nobody else?
Because he's in the middle of dropping heat. That's why.
No. There's another example of it. There's no direct with Pusha and Drake. Remember that's long. Drake inserted himself on that because of the shots, the subliminal shots that Wayne and Clips were going back and forth with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that was the Baby too, right? That had to do with Baby as well too.
Well, yeah, basically, I'm agreeing with the fact that there were before they got to explicit before they got to explicit tracks, there was a lot of trading back and forth. Now, here's what I do agree with in terms of Evan. You took arguably because first of all, we know first person shooters as great as it is because of J. Cole. Secondly, J. Cole has one of the most, if not the most memorable lines in the track when he's talking about the big three. So for Kendrick to explicitly say, listen, my guy, your association with mediocrity is beneath you. Okay, I don't appreciate this. He really hit him with it, Cat Williams. That's really, obviously that's not exactly, Cat Williams words, but that's in essence what Kendrick was saying to like J. Cole, like, man,
association
with losers. And it's not like you, okay? And it's not like you. It is unbecoming of a great. I mean, so he's like, look, do not, basically Kendrick was like, yo, my boy, do not put me in the same category as Drake.
100%.
That's all he was saying.
100%.
However, what I will say though is, again, this track, that probably what happened. Cole already had a rollout. He knew he had Dreamville coming up. He knew he has a fall off coming through.
Yeah,
he had this.
Might Delete Later was coming out already.
It was going to happen. And it's like, this is why I said that. And he's like, look, man, he went in the booth. recorded something real quick and put it out.
He
Know
went
what I
in a
mean?
couple booths.
You
Listen,
know,
man.
look.
All right, let
Wait, no,
me
no, no.
just
I'm
let me
saying
just
no, no.
paint it.
Fam.
Go
Listen,
ahead. Go ahead.
if he took a trip to the six or not, is
I'm
none of my
saying.
business.
I
You know what I
feel
mean?
you.
However, because again, this stuff between Cole and Kendrick, it's really homies. Like, I felt like you tried. Everybody made it seem like you tried me a little more than you actually did try me. You tried that man, and because I just happened to be standing next to him, unfortunately, I mean, I
I don't
got
fully
caught.
agree with that. I don't fully agree
So,
with that. Drake
so
put
it,
out enough music that Kendrick could have. If Kendrick wanted to shout at Drake directly, Drake got enough content put out there that he could have flipped any one of Drake's solo verses,
yeah,
solo references and flipped that on him to say, Drake, you are not me. Okay.
yeah,
He chose the song that he wanted to choose to make
yeah.
his point.
Plus, I think that he also understood. He's like, man, if I'm gonna box with somebody, I'm gonna box with somebody worth boxing, and it's
I
not
give you
you,
No,
that.
I
Drake.
mean,
I give
It's
you
not
that.
you, Drake. But all of this to say, I agree with Hans. Matter of fact, I think we're all on the same page. What Cole did was not bad for the culture, nor for himself. At the end of the day, you have to be able to be comfortable in yourself and with what you do. And at the end of the day, I'm sure him and Kendrick got on the horn. Like, yo, like we came into this game together, right? But
but you know what though?
what I'm
I
really
don't
hoping
think they
is
did though.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I don't
I
think they
think
did.
I think
And this
Cole
is
said
what
his
I
piece
like.
they're
and
the
that's
same
that.
class, though. They're definitely the same class.
No, they're in the same class, but I don't think they talk. I don't think they talk. What I see. This
I
is
don't know how you
causing me
don't talk. I don't know how you don't
such
talk.
dichotomy.
And how do you get a track like High Power if you don't talk?
What do you mean?
How do you get a track like High Power if you don't talk?
No. Like this past
Recently,
weekend, like
they don't.
yeah, you said they got on the horn and like squashed it out or basically
No, I'm
talked
saying even
onward.
if they no, I'm saying well, even if they have it.
Let me give you the timeline. Since Milky Way, Boss's
Mm-hmm,
album Milky Way,
mm-hmm.
right? Because Kendrick was in the booth with J. Cole on theirs. They were playing Milky Way. Kendrick was giving his take on it and everything like that. So somewhere after that, they stopped talking or lost touch, is what I'm saying. And High Power was before that.
Yes.
So meaning I don't think now they have the type of relationship where they're in the same booth together and they're consulting each other on albums, which they used to do.
Yeah.
They're not
But I think
in
that's by
that.
virtue of just being, you
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
being
are superstars
adults.
now.
Yeah,
You're
and
adults, you have families, you guys are
kids,
astronomical at
all
this
that
point.
stuff. Yeah.
But point is, I'm saying they have enough of a foundational relationship when I say like, oh yeah, like at the end of the day, they know they can access each other.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
if they wanted to, 100%.
let's go. Hey, bro, what's up, man? It's not that deep. Look,
But I
what
think
I'm
like oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
because my point in rounding all of this out is that I hope that from all of this, just like with Jay and Nas, and we end up getting Black Republican, that we get something with the both of them.
I want the album. I want a whole album.
Listen,
I want a whole album.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. However, this is my silver lining in all of this. Give us at minimum Black Republican.
But I think some healing needs to happen though, because like you said, you put it on point. If you
Heal in the
know,
booth.
if
together.
you know I'm beefing or I got an issue with dude, right? And you're jumping on features with him, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although I know that you're not necessarily disloyal to me or wouldn't do anything at me, the optics look bad. And I think that's what got Kendrick charged up. And rightfully so, within his right, he took a shot at J. Cole. Cool. My issue with it, and it's not with you guys because you guys are not a part of this Twitter brigade.
Sometimes I feel like it is, but continue.
Oh no, 100%. It's not. Y'all just be putting debate out there, and I just fall for it every time. Is when people say this puts an asterisk on his career and everything like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's stuff like that. I'd be like, all right,
My
y'all
G,
never really listen to music. That's
I'm
what
about to say, let's just
say you
get
don't
all of
listen
that
to
down.
music.
J.
and that's
Cole is
fine.
still rapping everybody out the water. Okay. Now,
Bro,
if you want to talk
just say
about
that.
like J. Cole isn't a rap beef guy, he's in this and the third. Yeah, fine. That's
100%.
fine. I don't care. But he's still rapping, out rapping your favorite rapper 9 times out of 10. And when I say 9 times out of 10, there's a very short list, because I really mean 10 times out of 10. At the rate that he's going right now, yeah, no, he's snapping. He's snapping. Now, did J. Cole jump out of the building and talk about To Pimp a Butterfly was hyped? He was wilding. Okay, he was wilding. To Pimp a
It's an
Butterfly.
acquired taste. I'll say that. It's an acquired taste. It's not as, here's what I'm saying. It's for us. It's for
Agreed.
us.
The music peers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for us. That's what I'm saying. It's for us. It's
I'm
not a
about to say,
mainstream album. It's not a
but to
mainstream
say it
album
was
like
hyped, I'm like,
like
it's not
Good
hype.
Kid,
Yeah.
Mad City.
You're
and-
not
Yeah.
riding to
and
the club.
Damn,
You're not
and-
riding
Yeah.
to the club Saturday night.
Exactly.
Bumping that
And you're not
before
listening
you-
to people.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But
He
all
gonna
my
be
life,
all right.
I've had
He's
to
like-
fight, nigga. All my life. That's the
Listen,
fight.
listen, I feel the verse.
Yeah, no, but
So
I agree with you on that, Sid. But yo, my silver lining, like I said, 2 silver linings. One, makeup song, makeup track, yay.
Nah.
And then
I want
Aubrey.
more first.
No, I want Aubrey to lose his mind, right? And think he's a better rapper than he is. So call in all your writers and put something out. I'm just hoping because now you don't have J. Cole on your side. You don't have, it's not 2v1 because you thought, okay, I got J. Cole on my side. Nah,
that's
J.
why-
Cole done told you,
Ooh.
hey, God bless this between y'all two. My bad. I took it a little bit more personally than it
Aubrey's gonna
was.
take the Michael Jackson approach. He's not gonna do it.
That's why.
What's the
that's why
the
that's
Michael
why J.
Jackson approach is
Cole-
I buy your catalog. Drake can't do that to Kendrick.
That's why.
Okay, he can't do that to somebody with a Pulitzer. Okay,
True.
That's why J. Cole had to apologize and bow out of this. He doesn't want to be in any part of that part of the battle. Right.
Yeah.
That Aubrey versus Kendrick portion. J Cole like, listen, no.
I don't want no
This-
parts.
This is you know what wasn't sitting well on his chest and his heart, the reception to the first part of that song that he put out Friday. The part assisted by 40 and Drake. Okay. That's the part that had him feeling sick all
Does he
weekend.
compromise his bars and values?
Yes. That's
Aubrey
what
was in
really
there like, why
happened.
don't you say this? I
You
think you should say
know,
this.
Make it a little lighter, okay? Your intonation, make it lighter. Hum on the track.
And you know how we always do. You know, we do the 2 songs in one thing. We're gonna do the flip right in the middle. So just record that part.
Conductor.
Yeah, record that part when you get back to Fayetteville, okay? And then in your element, you're gonna pick up on your natural vibes. You've already picked up on the great vibes of Toronto, right? And you're gonna have a great combo of a song. Watch how it comes together. Trust me. 40 essential to build. Don't worry. That's how it went. And that's what he felt sick about. That's what he felt sick about.